all the young people in the entire world want the same thing. They want to escape. That's why they go out. They like music, but they go to see it live, truly to get immersed in it. All the young people just want to escape. Nobody's happy with their government. Nobody's happy with their job. Nobody's happy with the fucking people in charge going on and on and on, bringing the whole world down. No young people, unless they're like young Republicans, which can please kill yourselves if you're out there. Do us all a fucking favor. But, you know, I said it. We're all the same. Everybody wants the same shit. Young people all around the world. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I have the same conversations with people, but Europe makes DJs #1 pop chart people. America needs lyrics. They need hooks. They still need, we still need some kind of poppy element to draw people in. And the same lyrics are being recycled over and over. And these pop bands that are making it big are sharing the same message over and over. And there's really not much to be found in that anymore. And I feel like, shut the fuck up and create from your heart. If those words are from your heart, God bless you. Great job. But they've been said before. Man, I had never in a million years, my friends, the same friends who put me on Gangstar, were listening to UGK and were listening to all this Dirty South stuff. I couldn't stand it. And nowadays, I'm singing the lyrics. Have you ever snorted Xanax? Trippy shit. I'm singing Juicy J. He asked the kids, have you ever snorted Xanax in his songs? That's not good, I realize. But it's fucking fun as fuck. So I'm just giving in to that shit. I'm giving in. And Azizi Gibson is the newest signing to Brainfeeder. He's our first rapper. And he's dope. But he's still talking about, bitch, why do you need my fucking iPhone password? And he's still talking about get off my dick, and he's still saying the same shit that a lot of rappers are saying, and Juicy J is talking about drugs, and John Wayne definitely is an amazing lyricist, and Action Bronson, I think, is also a really dope lyricist, and I still have hope for hip-hop as a culture, but for rapping, I haven't found anybody that's taking me. I love Blue. I think Blue and Exile are an amazing team. They're fantastic. I think Kendrick Lamar is freaking badass as well. And I even like A$AP Rocky and stuff like this. But lyrically, they're not saying much different stuff. I feel like John Wayne has an amazing vocabulary, and he has the biggest heart and the most gigantic brain and the fucking biggest hands and feet of any human on the earth. But there's not many people like him, and they're not going to get that much rap like that. It's not about brains with rap anymore at this moment, and I get that, but it's still dope. And hip-hop as a culture, I think it's its own thing, and it has like a oral history that I saw DJ Hollywood in the Bronx recently. I went to this movie screening that Ego Trip, the magazine, put together this screening. They were showing old hip-hop films that had never been released because, of one reason or another. And then they had DJ Hollywood and the owner of The Fever. And The Fever is a club in the Bronx where all of hip-hop's greats got their first start. Like their first shows, The Fever. It's the illest venue in the Bronx. People would line up around the block to see shows there. It was like the most raw, relentless shit. Biggie Smalls had his first show there. All the East Coast heavy hitters had their first shows there when it was going on. And that time, like DJ Hollywood was telling his version of the story, and it's an oral history, and he was arguing a lot of the stuff that's been written by hip-hop journalists and hip-hop scholars and stuff. It's a magical thing. And as crazy as it is right now, it's not dead, and it will never die, and rapping is an integral part of society. Poetry, rhyming, with words, like I said, words, so important to humanity that no matter what we're witnessing right now with the ignorant rap or whatever, it's still hip hop, it's still bringing life and energy and words to the world, whether it's negative or positive. And I think it's really important. And I might not be the biggest advocate of playing conscious hip hop, but I still think that it has a chance. Fuck. Never, ever, ever gonna be as good as Dilla. No, there's no way. And that just sucks. And I'll never, like, I don't think I'll just say it. I'll never be as good as fucking Radiohead. I'll never be as good as Portishead. I'll never be as good as Dilla. I'll never be as good on my instrument as Jimi Hendrix. I'll never be as good as these people that I idolize. And that's the biggest inner struggle that I feel. Second biggest struggle, fucking haters. Good Lord, let us do our things. Please, just fucking find something else to do besides being on your computer hating. Everyone has a fucking voice now. That's great, but it's also really fucked up. That's the second biggest one. And I'm not gonna front, like, obviously that's not as inner as outer, but I'm DIY. I do this shit myself. I've always done it myself. I don't have a fucking manager. You know, you ask me what you want to ask me, you know, and I have agents because they serve a very specific role. But I do things on my own for a reason. And when people shit on my heart that I'm giving them, it sucks. It really hits me hard. And it's so hard to put your soul, bare your soul, and have someone shit right on it. It sucks. And that is something that any of you in this room that plan on being in the light with your stuff, be prepared to bare your soul and have a bowel movement just drop right on it. Because that's what happens. And you got to be prepared for that. And just be positive. Damn it. It's so fucking hard to do, but just be positive, you know? Anyone else?
All right, put your hands together for Gaslamp.